Right, so now I want to get the tank off, so bodywork's got to come off. Oh, what size is this? 27, I need a 25. This attaches to the tank. Now you got to remember, there's a snap plug, like you can see it behind here. So you pull it out and it snaps out, because it's plastic, it'll break off pretty easily. And so all this can kind of... Oh, and then there's two slide pieces for that. So if you want to keep it together, slide forward, it can all come together. Of course you could just disconnect it to make it easier. Obviously it's just held on with the two here. A little lower. Okay. Tank's got to come off. Tank bolts. So now it comes loose like this, and on the back you remove it so it looks like an 8. I'm going to grab my T handle. I mean, it looks like a 10, sorry. Yeah. Remove the big back tilt bolt. And just pull it out. Or something different here. No? We got these damn hoses that you see down below. 2 of them. Something. Get that off the net. Ah! Yeah, I won't be using those anymore. I can remove it off of one of these 2 here. Ah! Oh. Pull that from the bottom. There's a little bit of weight savings. So now the tank, gotta lean her back. You probably can't see any of this, I'll show you. Careful, you better not let this fall. Okay, so I got a little flat blade. Now, these little plugs, actually you can use your fingernail. You pull it back, my left hand, pull it out by just to grab the wire. Pull the finger, comes out really easy. This, there's a button on this side, on my side. Push the button, boom, ejects it. And that's it. Make sure it's not too full. Don't put her down like this, because that plastic tab sticks out just a little bit, and if you break that, you're screwed. You need a new fuel pump. Put her down like that. Okay? I'll open this up a little bit. Remove this battery so it looks just like a little 8. Wow, finger tight on the negative. They just barely crimped that. Wow. It's interesting. It's always interesting to see how the factory guys, what they do, and like just having certain bites tight, certain parts loose. There's the OEM battery, and of course we'll put a Shry in there shortly. Once we get subframe removed for the tight tails going on here instead of this OEM stuff. Now the next step is I'm going to remove the airbox and get all that out of the way with the ECU and airbox to install these block-off valves. So there's like a stock air recirculation system that takes air from the airbox to the engine head, and we're going to block those off because it affects with dyno tuning. It's there for emissions. It's just we don't need it. We're going to get rid of it. And these are the custom-made tools that I had bought from a friend who's CNC stuff, and he made them for me. Perfect. You know, I removed the one bolt here, and we just got to start removing these bolts, and to get this whole airbox assembly off. and hopefully I don't have to take too much stuff apart. Just gotta remember how this stuff was all accessed. 2. Hopefully I don't have to undo much stuff to get to this. We will see. Should probably just remove the air filter. There's a little pin here. It's always good to have stuff like little plastic stuff. Works really well. So there's a little pin plug that holds the Airbox intake on. I was able to fish that out. See, it's just a little plastic plug. And with that, I can pull the Airbox little slot chute out. Of course, I can take the actual air filter assembly out. 2 plugs on the front and 1 on the side. Make sure you keep it a dust-free zone here. You don't want anything going in your engine. So I can access that. It's just this bar that goes across with a couple plugs. Maybe I'll just take the airbox off. It should just... It's actually, this thing is holding it on. So I think I have everything I want to take off. I don't know how to get it out. So it's this is the top of the circulation there. So you gotta squeeze. It just doesn't want to come out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Crap. Shoot. Okay, I figured it out. Take the pliers on top, a little squeeze, and then it just came off really easy. So it's just harder to get a good, gotta get a good squeeze on it. And so now the airbox should be able to pop off a little better. Pop back, rotate back, I think. Good, so it's off. Yeah, I just cut the 2 zip ties and figure just... So to remove the ECU, you actually pull these 2 outside pins. And it'll just literally put that side pretty much, and then you can I don't know why it's still stuck on. Normally you just pull those out. This side wants to come out. It's kind of like the attachment device. It's just got stuck on the tabs. And there's your 2 $3,000 ECU. Very careful with that. See the rail down here? Focus. That's manual focus. There, see, so this rail right there is the one being removed, and we plug that hole, and we plug this one over here, and then we plug this one up here. Now I just decided to remove this plastic thing to give me better access, and usually sometimes I kept it on in previous bikes just because dirt and stuff will fly up here. But in all reality, this is a race bike, and we're not going to be doing off-roading too much. Well, sometimes off track, not by choice. But and you know, a little bit of dirt up here. Sometimes you got to access it to clean it anyways. So let's take this junk off of here. You can see this is the emissions box for California that's empty. And now that I can access this, it just holds a couple wires. And the wire is really into this thing. Okay. Oh, just removing more crap. This link for the ABS system is not necessary to hold everything in position. Just added just a little bit of weight, like a bolt. Pops off, and it's connected up here, of course. Gotta fish push it out. There you go. So I got one here with the Pro Bolt, and I'm just gonna insert it. Insert it first. There's an O-ring in there too. It's a tight fit, which is what you want. No air leakage. Insert the Pro Bolt. There we go. And that uses a little Allen. Probably like a 4. Yeah. That's it. Huh. And we're back! Alright, so I was realizing this top plug probably just removed this whole thing. And just like a Torx 20. Don't let the bolts drop in anything, of course, be careful. This has got to be where the plug goes in the top. Like that. Voila! And then I take that final one, and throw there's already an O-ring in there, and plug her up. Perfect. I'm gonna grab another Pro Bolt, and we'll put it together. Well, I got that done. Removing the air circulation system for emissions and with the block-off plates. So now I'm going to put the air filter and stuff back together. So you got your, that's 100 miles, not a single bug. I mean, I can't believe it. Oh wait, that's the dirty side. Just a couple pieces of rubber. This is the clean side. So just, you know, slide that down into position. And then put this thing on and yeah, ready to go. I'm just removing one of these hidden lines here. Oh, we don't want coolant everywhere. It's just pretty much, it's a tight fit. Goes down, around, and out. So let's go here, your OEM stock line. You replace it with this one.